Hey guys, it's Abby and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, please subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So today we're going to be doing a brown smoky eye, and I just wanted to thank everyone who voted on the poll on Facebook to help determine which eye look we would be doing a tutorial on today. So let's get started. So I'm going to be using the Morphe 35OM and 35OS palettes. And the first shade I'm going to be taking in this palette is this brown shade right here. And I'm going to take that on a fluffy blending brush and put that through my crease. Now I have already primed my eyelids and set them with a white eyeshadow just before I started filming, because I already have all of my other makeup on besides my face makeup today. Coco! Sorry, my cat's at the door. But anyways, so I'm just going to blend that all through my crease. And the snow is still coming down outside. It has literally not stopped snowing all day long. And I don't think that we are ever going to go back to school. And that means that we are never going to get out in the summertime. And that kind of makes me sad, because I like snow. Like, I think winter is probably my favorite month. But I also like to have a long summer break. So I think I said winter was my favorite month. I mean, winter is my favorite season, but you know what I meant. Okay, so next shade that I'm going to be taking is this rusty brick brown color, and I'm going to take that on. It's like a flat fluffy brush kind of, and that's just going to help me get a little bit more definition than what the big fluffy brush will allow me to get. So with this shade, you're going to focus it on your outer corner and your inner corner, because the picture that we're going off of today is more of a halo eye. So that means that all of like the lighter shades are more in the center of your eyelid. So I'm just packing that in, but I'm not going all the way into my inner corner, because you don't want to like darken that part of your eye, because you still want that to be bright. So later we'll go through and add highlight to that, but you're just gonna work it through the crease after you get it laid down on the outer corners. Okay. Same thing on the other eye. But let me know in the comments whether you like summer, winter, like which season is your favorite. Let me know. I'm curious to see which one. I'm sure a lot of people will probably say that summer is their favorite, because that's what I hear most. So summer or fall are more likely to be people's favorite seasons. So, and I'm just going to take that same blending brush with nothing on it and blend out the top edge of my eyeshadow a little bit more. No. Coco, go on. My cat's trying to play with my makeup. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small smudger brush, and I'm going to dip into this dark brown down here to further define the halo look. But this one we're not going to put in such a large area like we did the last one. So I'm just going to take it and put just a little bit on the outer corner and just a little bit on the inner corner. And this will go on like the very edge of your eyeshadow look. So, and then I'm going to take that same, like, looks like it's a smushed blending brush, and blend those shades together. Okay, so I think someone wants to be in the video. So this is Coco, and she's just being a cat, and she's climbing on literally everything. So if you see her in the background of the video, she's just being crazy. But so now I'm going to move on to the lower lash line. My eyelids are not done yet. We still have to add like the shimmery shades, but we'll just move on to the lower lash line for now. So I'm going to take that first shade that we used earlier, the lightest brown, on a small like definer brush. I think that this is an eyelid brush actually. And I'm just going to put that along my lower lash line. And basically what you're gonna want to do here is kind of mirror your eyelid onto your lash line, but with not as many colors, if that makes any sense. So and I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor. He is outside doing, I think he's clearing his driveway with his four-wheeler. So sorry if you can hear that in the background. Okay, so now that I have that shade down, I'm going to take an even smaller brush. And this says it's a small concealer brush, but it is way too small to be a concealer brush. So, I don't know. And I'm just going to take that same brown, the darkest brown, and get just a little bit of that on the very tip of my brush. And I'm just going to put that on the very outer part of my lash line. Oh, and I have a piece of fuzz. Okay. So, same thing on the other eye. And I use my finger to blend my lower lash line. I just find it easier. So, there is that. And now it is time to move on to the shimmery shades. So, next, I'm going to take my 35OS palette by Morphe, and I'm going to dip into this shade right here. And I'm just going to use my finger because I just find it easier. And I'm going to pack that in the middle of my eyelid. And if you'll notice, I have some fallout underneath my eye, but that's no big deal. We can go back and fix that in a minute. For some reason on camera, this brown shade is coming off kind of green, but I promise it's brown in real life. But I don't know. And then next, I'm going to take the shade right above it, and I'm going to put that more towards the center of that brown, just for some light. And then make sure that you blend those two shades together. And so now what you're going to want to do is take that lighter color that we just used on that brush that we used for the darkest shade, and you're just going to take some of it, and I'm going to spray mine with some setting spray. That's not setting spray. Okay, I'm going to spray my brush with some setting spray to wet the eyeshadow, just so that it sticks better to my lower lash line. So, and then you're just going to take that in the middle of your lower lash line, because we're trying to mirror what we did to the top on the bottom. So, and if you feel like you need to touch up any of the darker shades, feel free. Okay, so, and then we're going to take the lightest shade in the palette, and put that in our inner corners. Okay, so now that our eyeshadow is done, I'm just going to take my fluffy brush that I use for powder and dust away all of that fallout. See? All gone. Okay, so now it is time for mascara. I'm not going to do eyeliner today, just because I don't really feel like doing eyeliner. I'm not gonna be going anywhere today. I'm just filming. So if we're being honest, I'll probably take this off after I'm done filming, but that's okay. Alright, and so I'm going to be using the Colossal Big Shot Mascara as always, and thoroughly coat my top and bottom lashes. Okay. Sorry for all of the truck noises outside, because I'm sure that you guys can hear them, since they are pretty loud, but that's okay though. They're probably working to clear my subdivisions of roads, so that's fine with me. Okay. Now that I have on mascara, I'm going to move on to lips. And today I'm going to be using this little Avon sample in Blush Nude, because I thought that I needed a less dramatic lip color, since my eyes are so bold today. Ooh, I love that lip color. Okay, so that is the finished look, and I hope you guys like the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!